Hello, everyone. I'm back to go deeper into what we talked about in the previous episode. Many of you asked me, okay, I understood the concepts, but how do I actually do it? And that's a very good question. Because understanding an idea is one thing, but applying it in the chaos of daily life is another. Today, I want to take you inside my days, show you exactly how I use these tools and how you can use them too. No abstract theory, just real examples that I lived myself. Let's start with the reversal of desire. This is the tool that teaches us to want the pain instead of avoiding it. I know it sounds crazy, but let me show you how it really works. Imagine this scene. It's 8 in the evening, you're on the couch after a hard day. You should study for that exam that's coming, but you're tired. Your mind tells you, come on, start tomorrow, relax tonight. And so you turn on Netflix. This is the perfect moment for the reversal of desire. Before giving in, stop for a moment. Close your eyes. See the discomfort you're avoiding as a gray cloud in front of you. Do you see that cloud? It's made of the effort of studying, the frustration of not understanding right away, the annoyance of giving up your rest. Now, instead of turning away, do something that goes against your instinct. Look at that cloud and say in your mind, with strength, come at me. I want to go through you. Imagine moving toward that cloud, going inside it. Feel the discomfort, but keep going forward. When you open your eyes, something will have changed. It's not magic. This is just how it works. You'll still feel tired, but there will also be a new energy. An energy that comes from saying yes instead of no to life. Take your books and study even just for half an hour. You'll notice that half hour is worth more than 3 hours done without wanting to the next day. I use this tool every morning when the alarm rings for the gym. The bed is warm, outside it's cold, my body tells me to stay. I see that cloud of discomfort and I go into it. Come at me. I get up and every time I do it, I feel more alive. Let's move to active love. This is the tool to get out of the maze of resentment. And believe me, we all enter that maze more often than we think. Let me give you a practical example. You're at work and a colleague takes credit for something you did or says something offensive. Your natural reaction is anger. And then what happens? You spend the rest of the day thinking about it. You imagine what you should have answered. You get more and more angry. Meanwhile, that person is living their life peacefully while you are in prison. Here's how I use active love in these cases. As soon as I notice I'm entering the maze, and I notice it because I'm mentally repeating the same scene for the third time, I stop wherever I am. I imagine my heart in the center of my chest. I see it as a warm light. Then I imagine that light expanding, getting bigger. And from that light, I send a ray toward the person I'm angry with. At first, it's very hard. The mind rebels. What? I should send love to someone who treated me badly? But keep going. It doesn't have to be felt love. At first, the intention is enough. Send her that light and repeat mentally, I wish you well. I wish you at your peace. If you do this every time the thought comes back, and it will come back, something starts to change. The anger loses its grip on you, and you'll see that person differently. Not as an enemy anymore, but as a human being with their own fears and weaknesses. Now let's talk about inner authority. This tool is essential for those who freeze when they need to express themselves. And how many of us do that? Let me give you an example you might recognize. You're in a meeting at work or in class or in a group conversation. You have an idea, something to say, but you don't say it because in your head that voice starts immediately. What if I say something stupid? What if they judge me? That voice comes from your shadow, that part of you that feels not good enough. The problem is that the more you listen to that voice, the more you censor yourself. And the more you censor yourself, the less authentic you are. You become a faded version of yourself. Inner authority works like this. Before that situation where you know you'll freeze, close your eyes and imagine your shadow. I see it as a smaller, scared version of myself, standing there in the corner. Instead of pushing it away or ignoring it, call it, tell it, come here. I need you. You have the courage to express yourself that I don't have. You're not afraid of being imperfect. Stand by my side. And imagine it getting up and coming to stand next to you. When the moment to speak arrives, speak. You'll still feel the anxiety, but there will also be something else. A wilder, more authentic energy. Don't worry about saying things perfectly. Say what you really think. Stumble on your words if you need to. It doesn't matter. You're expressing your true voice. The flow of gratitude is the simplest tool, but incredibly effective. I use it every time I notice I'm entering a spiral of negative thoughts. Here's an example. You have an important deadline coming, and your mind starts to worry. What if I can't do it? What if I fail? The more you worry, the more the anxiety grows, and the less you can focus. When you notice this, stop wherever you are and start listing mentally the things you're grateful for. But pay attention, not generic things, specific things, concrete, present in this moment. Well, for example, I'm grateful for this chair I'm sitting on that supports me. I'm grateful for the light coming through the window. I'm grateful that I can breathe without effort. I'm grateful for this cup of hot coffee. And include also negative things that are not happening. I'm grateful I'm not sick. I'm grateful I'm not homeless. I'm grateful I haven't lost the people I love. Continue for at least a couple of minutes. At first, it will feel forced, but after a while, something will change in how you feel inside. The anxiety will get softer, and you'll realize that in this moment, right now, you're okay. The problem is in the imagined future, not in the real present. Finally, the Jeopardy. This is the tool I use when I feel I'm about to give up, when motivation falls, when laziness takes over, when part X whispers to me, come on, you can do it tomorrow. Close your eyes. Imagine being very old at the end of your life. You're on a bed looking back. You're watching your life as if it were a movie that already ended. And from that perspective, look at this moment. Today, now, what do you see? Do you see this day wasted in procrastination? Or do you see someone who had the courage to act even when they didn't feel like it? That version of yourself on the deathbed is looking at you and is telling you, don't waste this day. It will never come back. You're alive now. Act now. I use this tool every time I'm about to postpone something important. I see myself old at the end and I ask myself, do I want to remember this day as one where I gave in or as one where I chose to really live? The beautiful thing about these tools is that the more you use them, the more automatic they become. At first, you have to remember to do them. It's an effort. But after weeks of practice, they become part of you. But I have to tell you the truth. There will be days when you'll forget them. Days when you'll fall back into old patterns. And that's okay. It's not about being perfect. It's about having tools to use when you remember them, when you need them. When you notice that days have passed without using them, don't think, I failed, I might as well stop. Think instead, oh, I forgot, I start again now. There's no point of no return. You can always start again. One thing that helped me a lot was finding a fixed moment in the day to use at least one tool. For me, it's the morning. As soon as I wake up before taking my phone, I use the flow of gratitude. It became a habit, like brushing my teeth. And that habit reminds me that I have the tools available for the rest of the day. You can choose a moment too. The morning, the evening before sleep, the lunch break. And in that moment, use one tool. Which one doesn't matter. But do it every day. That consistency will make the difference. I want to leave you with one last thought. These tools won't make you rich, famous, or perfect, but they'll give you something more precious: the ability to face life instead of just enduring it, the ability to choose how to react instead of being at the mercy of circumstances. It's not the power to control everything that happens to you. That's impossible. It's the power to control how you respond to what happens to you. And that makes all the difference. So I invite you to try. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, now. Choose one tool and use it, even just for 1 minute. And then tomorrow, do it again. And slowly you'll become a different person. Braver, freer, more authentic, more alive. This episode's journey ends here too. It's not an ending, but just a stop that marks another stage in our journey of inner growth.